So here's the Motorola One Vision. Let's go ahead and take it apart. First, go ahead and remove the SIM tray. We're going to go ahead and pry off the back. Go ahead and apply some heat to loosen up the adhesive underneath, and then use your plastic pry tool to pry the back off. Go ahead and lift up the back plate from the left side. Just don't pull it off all the way since there's a cable still attached to the main board over here, which leads for your fingerprint scanner over there. There's a red rubber piece over here, which stops the metal bracket from sliding down. Go ahead and remove that. Alright, once you do that, you can slide the metal bracket down and then remove it. Now you can go ahead and disconnect the cable and then go ahead and lift it up and remove the back plate. So on the top portion we have 11 Phillips screws we need to remove. We're going to go ahead and remove those. Okay, now that we have all the screws out, we're going to lift up the black cover on top, the plastic cover. Okay, now let's disconnect the battery cable. Disconnect the rest of the cables. Go ahead and disconnect the camera cables. Here's your main camera over here. It has the image stabilization. Here are the numbers on the back of the cameras. Now we're going to disconnect the two wire cables on the corner of the board. Alright, we got one more Phillips screw holding the main board down. We're going to remove that screw so we could get the main board out. Okay, now let's get this thing out. There's a catch down here, so you're going to have to bypass that. Alright, so here's the back side of the main board. You have a water damage or liquid damage indicator right there. So in case it comes in contact with any type of liquid, it'll turn red or pink. You got your front facing camera right here. Your headphone jack right there. You also have two more liquid damage indicators. One right there and one right there where the SIM slot is. Alright, so let's go to the bottom part of the phone now. There are 7 more Phillips screws we need to remove. Let's take off the speaker assembly now. So there's your speaker right there. You also have another water damage or liquid damage indicator right there. So here's your charger or USB-C port down here. It's on this removable board over here, so in case it ever gets damaged, you can remove this board. You also have your microphone right there which you speak into. You have a KR40 battery, and it has a rated capacity of 3,290 milliamp hours and a typical capacity of 3,500 milliamp hours. So again, with these Motorola phones, these batteries don't have any pull tabs to pull the batteries off, so you're gonna have to just heat it up and pry it off. Just because it doesn't have a pull tab, it doesn't mean you can't remove the battery. It just makes it a little bit more difficult. I honestly don't understand why Motorola has stopped including those pull tabs. Now as far as the power button and the volume keys over here go, you have the connector right here, which is ran through underneath between the screen and the frame of the phone. So if you ever want to remove those or replace your power button or something, you'd have to first remove the screen. And if you want to replace the screen, you just have to heat up the front of the glass so you could loosen up the adhesive around the frame of the phone and then just go ahead and pry the screen off. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and reassemble the phone. Thanks again for watching, guys, and if you want to get notified for future videos, make sure you subscribe and click on that bell icon.